when I first started to meditate, it was simple, formal, 2,500-year-old traditional Buddhist practices. One was the mindfulness of breathing, which was about being aware and building this resource of awareness that I was describing before. And the other is called the Metta Bhavana, the development of loving kindness, which is about opening the heart and connecting with friendliness and openness to people. And I did those daily for many years and got a great deal out of them. I then subsequently learned other meditations that were more visualization type meditations, where we visualize a Buddha figure and contemplate the figure and try to become like the figure. And then when I hit this sort of what I'm calling a kind of spiritual renaissance, when I moved to Devon, when I met Pat, when we set up Thrivecraft, and when we had this amazing fusion of inspiration between us, something started to happen. It was like I had the confidence to let go of the formal ways of meditating, and meditation, it started to happen by itself. And I was teaching meditation by then, and I started off teaching these two traditional practices, the mindfulness of breathing and the Metta Bhavana, and that was great. But I was doing more and more emphasis on preparation for people in the class. And then I was finding that it was almost like a meditation was like being channeled through me, coming from goodness knows where, and coming out my mouth without me thinking about it, asking for it. It just came. And after a few months of this, I kind of surrendered into that way of meditating, and teaching meditation and guiding meditation. And indeed what's happened is I realised that a very, very unique kind of meditative experiences does come through me now, and seems to be uniquely appropriate for whoever I'm with. So it's got the elements of all that learning and all that formality and all that practice and discipline of years and years and years opened up to something like of a higher order, but feels like it comes through me.